Hey, everyone. All right, so let's talk about what goes into making the Model 3. It starts off with design. We aimed for something that was a very simple, clean design because the cars will be increasingly autonomous. So you won't really need to look at an instrument panel all that often. You'll be able to do whatever you want. You'll be able to watch a movie, talk to friends, go to sleep. So one of the challenges with the car was, since it is smaller than a Model S, how do we make a car that is smaller on the outside, bigger on the inside? So we took an idea from the Model X, and we turned that around, put that on the rear of the Model 3, so that you could still have a great deal of rear headroom and have this amazing view while being in a smaller car. It's actually one of the toughest design challenges of making the Model 3. And then in terms of engineering the car, we had to engineer it to be a lot easier to build. The Model S is an amazing car, but it's very hard to build. So we had to get the part count down, design it still to be light, but also to make it affordable. And then where this really shows up is in things like safety. So on the one hand, you've got a car that is one of the safest cars in the world, a Volvo S60. The Volvo is arguably the second safest car in the world. But I think it is obvious which car you would prefer to be in an accident. Yeah. A frequent question I get asked, I noticed it popping up on Twitter quite a lot. Where is my Model 3? Sometimes not phrased quite as nicely. In terms of production, the thing that's going to be the major challenge for us over the next 6 to 9 months is how do we build a huge number of cars? Frankly, we're going to be in production hell. Welcome. Welcome to production hell. We're building the cars as fast as we can. When you have 10,000 unique items in a vehicle or any object, any one of them can slow down the production process. So the production rate will move as fast as the slowest and least luckiest component in the whole mix. So we've got giant factory making battery packs and powertrains, giant factory making cars, and giant supply chain. And so all of those have to work together in cadence in order to get to our initial target of 5,000 cars a week, and then hopefully by the end of next year towards 10,000 cars a week. You're probably wondering, okay, will I be able to charge my car? Well, this is like probably the second most common question I get on Twitter, like, the supercharger is full, what is wrong with you? By the end of next year, there will be 3 times as many superchargers as there are today. So that should really help out a lot. Okay, so let's talk about the specs for the Model 3. There are 2 main variants. There's the standard and the long range. The standard, well, is going to be $35,000 for a 220-mile range. It's going to be a fast car. So the acceleration will still be well under 6 seconds, 130 mile an hour top speed. And then you can also get the long-range one, which will have a range of 310 miles and be about roughly 5 seconds 0 to 60, 140 mile an hour top speed. So it's going to be a really great car. I think you will not be able to find a better car, gasoline or electric, in that price range that is anywhere near as great. So let's hand over some cars. We have the first 30 production cars here being charged right now, right there. Those are actual owners getting actual production cars. To give you a sense, if you order a Model 3 now, you'll probably get it towards the end of next year. But because the S and the X are in production, if you order them now, you can get them in about 1 or 2 months. I'd like to thank all the customers who own a Model S and X, and those who buy a Model S and an X, because in doing so, you make the 3 possible. The money that we make with an S and X all goes into building Model 3. So thank you for doing that. I want to just say to those that have lined up to buy a Model 3, I just want you to know that really matters to us. We really care. And we're going to do everything we possibly can to get you the car as soon as possible. So we're going to work day and night to do right by the loyalty that you've shown us. Thank you. Thank you for our longtime supporters, and thank you guys for making it. Thank you. All right. About 2/3 come from North America, and about 1/3 from the rest of the world. But as you can see with this chart, which looks like we're being shot with ICBMs, I think that is the ICBM chart, actually. Save us, exactly. Well, we need missile command. Where's that missile command button?